There's no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
All right, it's time for another edition of the last stream on the left.
Okay.
Here we
Let's just get through it.
I watched that intro video. We looked so much younger then.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
when you were smoking still, and Henry was still fat, and I was looking different.
We look better now.
We look better now.
Except for the fact that Marcus's teeth are literally abscessed by how much iron brew he's been drinking.
I know he's drinking far too much Urn Brew.
Love it.
And we had someone on the chat already promised to send Marcus another whole box of Urn Brew, and you're killing the man.
If
Cut him off.
If you could send the cans instead of the bottles, it tastes better out of a can.
Ugh, you just want more metal content. You need meat and grains and
Yep.
vegetables.
I just ate a Philly cheesesteak right before the show. That's got all those things in it.
That
That's
does
like-
actually count. I'm going to say, I'm going to make an executive order here. That counts as a vegetable.
It does. Unfortunately, I've been beaten.
Yeah.
And you just need like a roughage or something. It's just the constant eating of Pez, and all of which does not negate the effects of cigarettes and what that used to do to you. I think cigarettes are almost better for you.
Oh, absolutely. People used to be able to farm on cigarettes. I know someone who smoked his entire life. He's got a beautiful set of teeth.
I mean, they're brown, but when you want them in a nice shade of mocha, that's why you smoke for 25 years.
That's it. Jill Stein has very brown teeth.
Ugh.
Yeah, I met her once. Very brown. But
Maybe it's from how much logs of shit she's been eating, that fucking idiot.
Hot take, Henry Zabrowski.
hot take.
Fucking
That's a-
dumbass idiot.
Marcus, Travis, can you get a hot take thing for the screen, please?
Hot take.
Give me 5 minutes.
Yes, no problem. You got 5 minutes to do it.
She should change her name to Jill Frankenstein because of what a big fat retard she is.
All right, let's leave the R word alone. And I don't
It is
appreciate. She's
live.
not overweight either. She's not.
Is she one of those? From what I have seen pictures of her, I've only seen pictures of her from the shoulders up. I assume she's got like a big fat body.
No,
No,
she's
she's fit.
she's very tiny, very fit. Yes.
I actually would think that would be sexier if she had like a big butt and she had like big breasts. I
Hey.
would like that better of her.
Hand to God, I think she's stunningly beautiful, and her daughter is too. Or whoever was with her that looked like her daughter, that I constantly called her daughter.
What's her last name? Alice Frankenstein, dumb bitch. Set fire to the whole house.
Oh my goodness, Jesus! What's gotten into you, Henry?
All right, Los Angeles. Just feeling free, feeling carefree.
Isn't that what they say about Los Angeles?
Home of Richard Ramirez. Let's get to our first video, shall we?
All right, so this video, I absolutely love it. It involves clowns. Everyone loves a good clown. And sometimes it doesn't go all as the clown planned.
Sometimes it goes real bad.
You already are a clown. Nothing has gone as planned. You have not. Your whole career has obviously been derailed to get you to this point.
Oh, I don't think so. There's some very intelligent people who went into clowning later on in their careers and shined.
Who?
Name one.
I could name a bunch. I could, but I don't want to blow their cover.
Well, let's see this clowning gone wrong.
Oh, that's right. They're
Yeah. Uh-oh. That is fun. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Kick at him.
Oh,
Show
shit!
goes on!
the clowning continues. That's an incredible video.
I love that video so much. He's such a consummate professional.
No matter what I think that's important, and we've all learned a lesson from fucking piece of shit Trump, is that all you gotta do is keep rolling forward like nothing has gone wrong, and you'll succeed.
That's right, doves. You know, that dove should have cried tears to get the fire out, but it didn't do it, did it?
It didn't.
My favorite clown, now that you guys brought it up, was Pee-Pee the Clown. And it was just urine that he would squirt out of his flower onto the faces. They say, "Why are you Pee-Pee the Clown?" And then he'd be like, "Come here." You know.
Hey, I'll show you. I'll show
Yes.
you. Look, it is mine. Oh, so brown. Oh, it's because I never drink water. Squish, squish. Oh, so thick.
Strange game. The clowns are an odd bunch, huh?
My favorite clown's Cookie the Clown.
Now, which one was Cookie?
Cookie's from Bozo the Clown.
You didn't like Bozo? Wasn't your favorite clown from Bozo the Clown?
Nah, I loved Cookie.
It seems strange to get into the side characters.
Sick of all these off-brand things that everyone's professing to be a part of. I hate fucking off-brand clowns. I need one that's give me a solid Krusty the Clown is the only one that was good. All the rest of them
He's
are
not real.
molesters.
He's not real.
He's as real in my mind as that if you want to talk to Grant Morrison, according to Grant Morrison, he is very real.
That is true. He is both real and unreal all at the same time. If you believe in him, then he does exist. He does actually
you
exist.
idiot. You're dumb and I'm smart.
It just seems strange. Seems like an obese name for an obese bass player, Grant Morrison.
You're just being a real Jill Frankenstein right now.
Yeah. All right, we got a phone call. Travis, who do we have calling in?
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm Sonia. Viola Lucas on the chat, so I wanted to shout out to the chat right now.
Uh-oh. All right. That's very nice.
And also, I wanted to say to you, Ben, that girl last week was way out of line. That was terrible what she said.
I know all the accurate things she said. It cut me to my core. I was saddened by it. But thank you so much for saying those words of encouragement. We throw ourselves out there.
We do.
And some people aren't going to like everything that you do, but we'll continue to try to spread the message of love.
Oh, that's awesome. But I have a Sasquatch story if you'll let me go, or if you'll let me tell that really quick.
You can literally fill the next 50 minutes. Don't care.
All right, so my cousin lived in the Yukon in Canada, and he claimed that one time he was on one of the mountains in the Yukon, and he was chased down the mountain by a Sasquatch. The only problem was that my cousin was born with cerebral palsy, so he had a bent leg. So this is when we were 11. So I was hearing him tell this story, and I'm like, Mario, his name was Mario. Mario, you can't even run across a flat field. How did you outrun the Sasquatch?
Yeah.
And he go on forever telling me that he had outrun the Sasquatch down the side of the mountain. But unless he fell down it, I don't think he outran the Sasquatch.
Well, that's it. Kind of two cryptids in that story.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, running or rolling, Sasquatch is still chasing him.
I actually think it's a good idea. That's a way to heal.
But, shout out to the chat. I just this is my first time calling, and I never get through. So thanks a lot, and I hope you guys come to Canada.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for calling.
I'll say, you know what it comes down to? It's that maybe that's a good miracle cure for kids in wheelchairs. If you throw monsters at them, and if they can't get up out of that wheelchair, they're dead anyway.
So are you thinking about opening up a Henry Zabrowski hospital that is just slightly worse than Ben Carson's?
I'll just come in with the gun, right? And I'll go up to a kid in a wheelchair, and I say, get up. And he'll be like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm like, get
It's not a mental problem he has.
No.
It's more of a leg thing, isn't it?
But it starts there. It starts in the legs.
I see.
And I'll be like, get up. If you really want to live right now, you get up. And then he'll be like, oh, and then get up and then play 7 minutes of football like in the fucking movie Rudy. But you know what? If he doesn't get up, that's one empty bed for a kid who's got the guts to move.
That is actually a perfect it's a perfect blending between Ruby, the Mafio superstar, and Rudy, the special needs person who got a sack in a game that no longer mattered.
No.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But you could get a bunch of people in monkey costumes. You could get a bunch of kids out of wheelchairs and open up those gurneys for us for when we need them.
So you just don't think they're scared enough, and that's why they're paralyzed or something?
Obviously not.
All right. Well, I think this next video would get a lot of kids out of their wheelchairs because I found it to be completely horrified.
And this is one that you found.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. With a little help from my friend Dave Kaler. Got to give a shout out.
Dave. Well, this really needs no introduction. Let's just watch it.
Hi. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to Gary for this Susan mask. I love it. I love it. Oh. It's beautiful.
Ugh.
And I'm going to write a review about this because I love it so much.
It's great.
I know everyone who wants something like this is going to be really happy with this product. This is the thing we've been waiting for so long. And I can only see it getting better from here. So support Gary. Buy this mask. You will love it. And I look forward to all the things to come from all the great maskers out there. Enjoy, everybody. Much love.
There's more of him?
It's a woman, I believe.
I
no,
don't
that's-
think so.
that's
No
a man.
woman would ever do that to themselves. Yeah, only a sick, depraved, alone man.
I
would
was
do
under
that.
the impression that it was Molly Ringwald. Is that not Molly Ringwald from 16 Candles?
Absolutely not. That is a what you call a masker. And by the way, those breasts completely fake. It's a one piece where it goes from the
Yeah.
breast all the way up to the top of the head. That
Where do
mask-
the lies start and where do they end?
From the tits. The tits up.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds the same body structure as the woman we were talking about last time, Bailey J.
Correct.
Well, that mask is called the Jessica mask. That's the model of mask that she bought. It was bought at mascon.com, which was founded by Carrie Johnson. Carrie's been making those masks since 1996 through her production company, Tyresis Productions. In 1999, they got a 4-page spread in Body Play magazine, issue 18.
Is it just me, or does it remind everybody else of Jessica Rabbit? Is that why it's the Jessica?
Only in a twisted fucking nightmare world, like in Bill and Ted, with the second one.
Yeah, or like the one where she's having sex with a rabbit?
Ugh,
It's
I guess
already
she
a
is having
twisted
sex-
nightmare world.
They actually should make that now. Like, we should redo that movie with an actual live rabbit, and then we see a woman who's shaped like Jessica Rabbit having to get fucked by this rabbit.
This is great, and remember that thought when you go into a pitch meeting in Los Angeles. You're an ideas machine, Henry.
Well, let's see the original silicone mask. That was called the Susan. This right here is the original, where it all started out. As far as
This
the
one's
silicone
called the
goes.
Malfior. This next one's called the Terminator.
Well, let's see that mask worn by a satisfied customer who really goes all in with the Susan.
Oh my God, it's Caitlyn Jenner.
I think it's wonderful that the mask seems to liberate the people. They feel a lot of freedom, wearing it. I would wear
It's
that mask in a heartbeat.
It's the opposite. I feel like it's nothing liberating about wearing a full plastic bodysuit. It's literally the opposite of being free.
It's the closest thing to being an action figure.
I guess that is true.
Absolutely true.
Broken.
If there was one that could make me look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which I know do exist, but like anything, that's kind of exciting.
Well, let's see Susan as a sassy redhead. I mean,
Look at her there.
Well, I'd rub on it.
You'd have to.
I would definitely spend a solid 15 minutes, like, feeling the boobs.
Yeah.
Like, I would do that for a while and be pretty entertained by that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think this is fine. The people are really into it, and I think they're happy.
Yeah, let's see if you want to get into this hobby yourself. Let's see what you start off with. This is Susan with no accoutrements.
I would never stop screaming. At what point do you open the box of that and you're like, I can make this beautiful? First thing I have to do is kill Mummy and Daddy, and then I can be the lady of the house.
Oh my goodness, isn't that fun? You don't even have to go and dig up graves anymore like Ed Gein. You can just go online now. Ed Gein, I firmly believe, wouldn't have murdered anybody if he was around in 2016.
He would have been worse. He would have been worse as this.
Why?
I think
he would
that
just be wearing that around town.
No. Ed Gein doesn't have $500. That's how much that costs.
Oh,
No.
he's got a lot of money. He could rent Airbnb the house.
You can go into any one of these rooms except for this one that my mom's in. That's where her ghost sleeps.
So any other room except for this one.
Do you have laundry on the premises?
Just- Honey, I have an idea.
I wonder, like, do we judge people that walk around with like these bodysuits on, besides being visibly, like, kind of internally afraid of them because they're unnatural?
It is a little bit horrifying. Marcus, is there a term for that where it has human features? I mean, it's what's happening with animatronics all over the place.
The Uncanny Valley.
The Uncanny Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So this is also, robots are going to start looking the exact same way. These people are close.
I don't know. Robots already look better than these people. I mean, let's watch the actual creator of these masks just kind of walking around day to day, having fun.
And you can't say anything negative about it.
Oh. Oh, God. Leave my daughter alone!
Well, they've got a... It's like Twin Peaks.
It's just not having
Meets,
fun.
like- Yeah. It's like the Home Shopping Network
Oh.
if, like, meth was just acceptable.
Excuse me, we're thinking about using the common area we're having a picnic with me and my, oh dear God! Oh dear God! It's Azazel! Hi, welcome to Chase Bank. I see you want to open a credit card. Holy shit! Holy shit, it's the worst thing I've ever seen!
I think they got to get something to move the mask a little bit, give it a little human feature. There's something kind of horrifying about that. She looks like Khloe Kardashian.
I mean,
here.
that's part of the.
Oh my
you
goodness.
can.
I don't know what's happening. And then the
Oh, she
mouth
looks-
there is sort of inviting, but also not inviting.
She looks like, what's her name? Ben Affleck's Jennifer Garner.
Actually, does look a lot like Jennifer Garner. Yeah.
And I think she's done such a good job. And I love Chase Bank or American Express, whatever one she shills for.
Shoot it in the head.
Oh, and then you got the
That's
David
unfair.
Bowie.
That's unfair.
Look at that. All right, I think that's good.
Yeah, that's good
Wow.
on that one.
Wow.
But you know, like I said, it's $500 for the full piece, or $250 for the face, or just for the breasts. Let's see a video that is somebody. This is once again Carrie demonstrating how to put on the breast piece.
Oh, and this is actually something we would want to know if I did buy that tonight, which I
Yeah,
will.
it needs instructions. Absolutely. Yes, it does.
I can't wait. I'm going to get drunker after this, and I will be visiting that website.
You're going to end up buying one of these,
I
and
know.
you're going to scare
Oh.
your entire neighborhood. Oh,
Nothing scary about that.
yeah, nothing like a good
that's-
old floppy right there. It looks like a lasagna noodles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Oh, stop jiggling it like that's the best part.
That, I mean, and then you just
Oh,
look
stop
at
it.
that.
It's got the neck thing too. That's a good detail.
That is a nice detail, but you still got the ridge underneath the chin.
I would like to sort of see the, what was it, the beginning of, is it 1989's Batman where they show him slowly putting on the outfit?
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
that he would put this on before he puts the Batman outfit on. So, you know, why can't
Ugh.
Batman have breasts?
She looks like Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's a myth.
Oh,
Look at her.
God. I don't know how to feel.
It reminds me
Kinda
of one
like
of
the
those
shape
fake...
I like. That's the shape I like the best. Too,
It is.
and it's
I mean, it's optimal breasts.
It is.
Oh.
It's sort of like when people wear the fake bow tie outfits and say, this is my tuxedo, but it's just the t-shirt.
Oh, it's hanging off.
yeah. No, now she looks like a recluse.
Kind of ironic
It's even
look
worse.
here. It's kind of... I do like that they
pull
keep
him out.
him...
Pull him out. I want to see her pull him out. Oh, you like?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Isn't that something?
that is something.
That is wild. I guess you put a quarter in and they just pull them out like that.
I guess you could like.
I don't know.
You could probably get good deals at the supermarket if you're like, man, I really need this Advil. I'm not feeling too good. I'm feeling really sick. Like, what's wrong, man? Why do you feel so? Oh, and then she pulls up your own. You pull off your tits from underneath your shirt.
Well, that's a problem if that's happening.
Just trying to get you out of the store.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
All right. Good
Wow.
stuff.
The American quilt is varied. Each patch more beautiful than the next.
I
Except
agree.
for that patch.
Yeah, that patch is interesting. That's a fascinating one. I don't know what would the picture be on a patch like that.
Just the fucking floppy, too pink to be real, silicone breast flap.
All right, let's take a phone call, Travis.
Oh, God. Oh, I feel so upset.
It's okay. Everyone seems happy. I'm very pro those people.
I'm great. I'm done.
I'm not anti them. I guess I just feel like I'd rather wear like an outfit or something. Like wear something else. Like stuff your bra or something.
I think that's more appropriate. You know, what was that Animal House? They had the gag where the Kleenex were in the bra. I mean, this is a you know, that times it's that 2.0.
You're gonna sound like if you touch your tits, it's gonna sound like you're wrestling a dolphin.
Oh, well, what's wrong with that? We watched a different kind of flipper. All right. Let's do a call.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. Just sitting here trying to kill myself with food, but I lost my appetite looking at the fucking farmer from Men in Black. Right
We're
there for a
saving
while. I was
lives!
losing it.
Yeah!
Oh
One
my
life
God.
saved.
Sugar water.
What are you eating, buddy?
Fucking tons of McDonald's. Am I allowed to curse on here? Oh, well.
It doesn't matter. It's the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, so I just wanted to, go with what Sasquatch lady was saying earlier and say, the caller from last week that just, cursed you out, that was really rough, and I could feel your sadness, Felt like I was your dad watching you, and you're just getting really sad.
Thank you. Thank you for that concern. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, but I don't think you're helping here.
No, I don't think he's hurting. I am actually looking for a new dad, and currently you're doing exactly what my real dad does, which eats a bunch of McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, God. So I got a question it's mostly for Henry, but it's for all three of you guys. I don't want to do the whole money thing, having sex with your dad. I want to get away from that. But so let's say you wake up.
Oh, yeah?
You're fully erect, and you're halfway inside your mom. But your dad's behind you, halfway inside of you. So do you push forward to get out, or do you push back to get out?
Hold on a second. I just want to say, you formulated this question while eating a copious amount of McDonald's. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm on sort of a salt and carb high right now, so I'm just sort of saying whatever comes to my head.
And I'm guessing you're a dollar menu guy, right?
Oh, yeah. Why would I pay $4 for a burger? I'll just get a bunch of McDoubles and pass out.
I do actually agree with your fiscal responsibility on that.
Yeah.
Well, let's take it off the air so I can answer.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm just calling in to tell you guys my health.
Thank you, buddy. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Enjoy the McDonald's. I spent $35 at a Taco Bell a couple of years back.
Yep, and he only gave me one chalupa, and that was reluctantly.
I bought
I
it for
remember
myself.
that.
Yes.
You were going through a phase.
No, I still do it. I'll do it tonight.
I always back up out of having sex with my mother. My father can't get it up right now.
Yeah, but no, I think this all hinges on the fact that your father is hard.
Whoa.
Yeah, your father is hard halfway inside of you.
You don't understand how, if you look at my butt. Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
Yeah, kind of. It's a strange kind of weird flat round.
You see how flat it is? You see how flat it is? So when I'm in a full hump motion, right, it's going to go extra flat. It's going to go like a slide. My father, as much as he's trying to fucking dig his way up through here, right, as much as he's doing whatever he can to, shame me, shame himself, ruin our family, he's no way he's going to catch the rim. How? Because of how sloped it is.
And is it also, it's very deep, or?
What, my butthole?
Yeah.
No, very shallow. So what I would do is that he would be trying to poke at it, this is it. He's trying to poke at it, but it's like this, so it would never catch. It would just kind of plip, 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 and then I would be able to sploosh, knock it all over to the side.
But you would have
to out of my mother.
It would be aggravating, though.
Yeah, I mean it would be a bad afternoon if my parents both weren't dead after being forced to kill them several episodes ago.
Right. All right. Well, that's actually a nice little segue to our next video. It is
Actually, it is.
It's an artistic rendering of, I suppose, a similar thing to what Henry just described.
Somewhat. This is our first animation corner for this episode. We're on Adult Swim. Might as well showcase some of our favorite animators. Cartoon Network.
We got some great cartoons on this show. Adventure Time. There is, I think Hanna-Barbera is still played.
Yeah, no shit. They still do Secret Squirrel.
Do they do
Powerpuff Girls?
Thundercats?
I mean, I'm not the program director.
Okay. I would say Thundercats.
No. They didn't ever do Thundercats. They were Secret Squirrel, Hair Bear Bunch. I used to watch every morning.
I was always a Panthro guy. I didn't like Lion-O. I thought he was kind of a sellout. I'm serious.
Well, let's see a short animation now from one of my favorites, Cool 3D World. This is a video called Butt Tube.
Yay!
And it's somewhat festive as well.
It is very Christmas. There's a cardinal. When I was a wrestler in high school, we were the Pacelli Cardinals, so that's kind of a fun thing. And there's Richard Nixon.
Yay! What a great cartoon!
Isn't that fun? Yeah, who needs the Powerpuff Girls?
Love Cool 3D World.
Very fun. All right, so this next video, this is actually going to be what Marcus's future looks like. And I find it to be extremely disgusting. I believe this guy sort of looks like Richard Keel, if you know who Richard Keel is. Henry, do you know what this next video is?
Yes, I do. I'm actually seeing words that looks like our feed dropped off. Is that true?
Well, let's hope it's true.
Because I'm saying right here, they're saying that the feed is dropped.
Well, let's check that out, and we'll get to the bottom of it if it has dropped out.
I don't think you're talking like we're on broadcast television. I don't think we are.
We might be. We're on the internet, which is the broadcast television of the internet.
Is our feed still up? All right. We're back.
I think you got misinformation, my friend. That's fake news.
That's fake news.
I'm not trying to spin fake news. It's
You
why
just
we
got
lost the
bonered.
election. I
You
didn't want to be plundered.
All right. They're trolling you on the chat. Was that the chat that said that?
Yeah.
Don't trust the chat. They're trying to kill Marcus with arm brew.
Oh, okay. I mean, of course they're trying to fucking kill Marcus with Arn Brew. It's his one weakness. Now, yes, I do know this video. This is disgusting.
Yes, I agree. I hate this video. This video makes me like, ooh, like I feel like I'm like on drugs, but like just after doing a bunch.
So what is this? So what exactly is the origin of this?
This is a YouTube user. He's kind of like, wasn't it Shoe Nice? You know, that eats all the terrible shit. This is like the Shoe Nice of vaping. He calls himself the Crazy Vapor, in which he makes concoctions out of everyday household food items, and then he makes them into a vape liquid, and then he inhales them into his lungs.
He's like the barefoot contestant, but because he can't afford shoes.
Yeah, and this is him vaping ramen noodle mix, beef flavor.
Oh, good. I am glad for it.
VG on there. Clearly, that is some ramen noodle. And if you've seen how little water I had in here, oh, that is one salty, beefy son of a gun.
Oh, God.
This man is the worst human who's ever lived. Oh.
So uncomfortable.
I only like to eat pussy if you've been on a bus for a week. Oh. Oh.
Beefy.
Good God.
Is he? Does you think he's?
All right. Makes me ill.
Ugh.
Crazy Vapor always goes for more.
Ugh, stop it. Stop it, you fucking disgusting person.
The internet is ruining lives. The internet has ruined this man's life.
Let me tell you, this internet has saved this guy's life. He's definitely a former meth head.
No, if it saved his life, he'd be like a cross-country skier or something. He'd be playing Bach.
Yeah, the
on
fact
a saw. He'd be like one of those guys. Ugh.
I don't think it's wrong we're even exposing this guy.
He's like a stray dog come to life.
Oh,
I wonder, does he have any?
Okay, I think that's the video. We've got it. Very good.
B-Hawk on the stream does say it does look like Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
He does look a little bit like Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut. Barefoot Contessa.
What?
That Barefoot Contessa.
Well, that's got nothing to do with Kurt Vonnegut.
I know.
Barefoot Contessa is the cooking show with Ina Garten, where she's recently got a book out right now called Cooking for Jeffrey, which is all about how she cooks fancy meals for her husband.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yes.
I don't think Jeffrey is so into her.
No, I think Jeffrey's a homosexual.
Maybe. And that's fine.
That's fine.
Love
better
it.
for him.
I actually love the Barefoot Contessa. I watch her show as well. I don't know quite as much as Henry does on the subject.
I know a great deal about Barefoot Contessa. Ina Garten's my favorite. I would say Ina Garten, the old show Molto Mario, that was a good one too because I had Mario Batali before he was all a big deal. It was like when he was more indie. And I like Yang Kung-kook.
Huh. I like Guy Fieri.
Yeah, Guy's Grocery Games.
Guy's Grocery Games, all the shows. And then I think Alton Brown is kind of fun too. I'm not going to lie. I like Alton Brown.
He's fine. Now he looks like he's got fucking Philadelphia fever now. He's so skinny.
Well, we'll let that go.
Philadelphia fever. That's AIDS. I mean AIDS. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yes, no, and thank you for clarifying, just to make sure the audience didn't assume you were saying something not offensive.
I don't want to act like a Jill Frankenstein over here.
All right, well, speaking of people who, similar body type to Barefoot Contessa.
I would say strange people.
Yes. This is a man, or a woman, rather, and she believes that Jesus can be found anywhere.
Let's see.
Jesus is the bread.
Can we yeah, let's watch that one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see it one more time.
Jesus is the bread.
That's just,
Thank you, Anna.
that's exciting. She'd make a fun waitress.
I included a screenshot in there of that woman in the last moment. Let's take another look at her. Let's really look here into the soul of this woman.
Can I see
looks
the
like-
video again?
Let's watch the video. Kind of got a Dick Butkus thing going on. So like if Dick Butkus.
Jesus is the bread.
The way she says it, it's so convincing.
Jesus is the bread.
And that's what would happen if, like, the movie Mrs. Doubtfire was real. That's who actually shows up to take care of your kid. Wow. How many more minutes do we have? 30 more minutes of just this, please.
Jesus is the bread.
You go for another 10 more of these.
Holy shit.
Jesus is the bread.
Not done with it yet. Absolutely. Newt Gingrich, still up to no good.
Oh
Wow.
my God. I
What a
love
gal.
Tom Selleck. What a very,
Brilliant.
very thick mustache she had. And to be honest, if Jesus was going to be anything, wouldn't Jesus be the meat?
No, Jesus is the bread because the bread turns into the meat.
See, I would be next to her going, Jesus is the meat.
She does look like a possible relative of yours.
You know, I heard a story that the potatoes is the Holy Ghost.
Each plate is an adventure.
Every day is a learning. Every day is a winding road.
Winding road, yeah.
That's it. All right, this next video, now we'll have a couple more from this guy here, or at least one more, but God knows, we got to get to him. It's Alex Jones himself. He's an official statist. He loves the government now that he put the person in control that he's so badly wanted. And it's fascinating what's happening with the guy.
It's absolutely fascinating because now, I mean, before, Alex Jones's rage was so raw, it was so real. Like, he really...
He's been vindicated now.
Yeah, and now that he no longer has anything to be pissed off about, it's feeling a little bit forced.
Yeah.
Let's see some evidence here.
I gotta shoot.
Fox is where MSNBC was 2 or 3 years ago. Now MSNBC is foam at the mouth deception and is so filled with hate of you and your family, they can't even control it. I will be, you know what? I will go to hell before I sit here and I watch this country and the world turned over to these savages. I'm done, I'm pissed, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. Let me tell you something, you filthy traitors in the government, you pieces of crap. You are the most degenerate, twisted, mentally ill people I've ever seen, wanting to gang rape this republic. You people are enemies, and we're going to get your asses, and we know what you're up to, and we're coming for you. I just hope you understand that. Now, get back to what I was saying. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a new app.
A new app.
Man, he's legit now. We actually were way ahead of the curve.
Oh,
He now is
absolutely.
like a real newsman.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's crazy. And now he's yelling at people who are against the government. That's his whole brand, was being against the government. But now he got his guy in.
You're in
Loves
the
the
government now.
He's a statist. He's a statist.
He's a statist. He's an elitist. He's a globalist now.
So now that Alex Jones has been bought and sold by the Trump administration, the last bastion of truth is indeed Last Podcast on the Left and everything we do here.
We're the last ones to say anything real. And the first thing I'll say is that Jill Real's last name is Frankenstein. That is for real.
That's not even...
She changed it to Jill Stein because she didn't want to get made fun of for being named after a very famous mythical monster.
She is actually a doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, a chiropractor, I believe. So.
Chiropractors are fake. They are shysters.
I firmly believe they crippled my father.
Well, my father was also being like, please kill me. I'm sick of looking at my family. And he's like, well, we can't kill you, Mr. Kissel, but we can make your life worse. He's like, thank you.
Not entirely off base. All right. So let's see here. This next video. Actually, we do have time for a call. Let's do a call,
We can do a
Travis.
call.
Why not? Hello. Thanks for calling in. This is the last stream on the left. I'm Ben Kissel. That's Marcus Parks.
Hi.
Travis and Henry Zabrowski's with us. Hello.
Hi, how are
Did
you?
I do a hi? I didn't mean to do a hi.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Hey, hail Satan.
All right. Hail yourself.
Hey, hail you. So, I had two questions, but I'll make it quick. A, for all three of you guys, what's your favorite strain right now? And then...
Woo!
Okay. All right. So the first question, and get the second question out so that Henry can answer it as well. What's your second question?
Oh, are you guys ever coming to Pittsburgh? My bad.
All right, awesome. Okay, favorite strain, I would assume of marijuana. And
Yeah.
are we coming to Pittsburgh? The answer
No.
for Pittsburgh?
Maybe.
Sure. Love to go to Pittsburgh, or at least we'll be around that area. Love Pittsburgh. Indeed, it's one of my favorite. We have a great friend from there.
Yeah.
It's my favorite steel town.
Yeah. Cena
Yeah.
John's from there.
Yes.
We got a lot of people. Natalie's from there. We got a lot of people from Pittsburgh. We actually have a huge listenership in Pittsburgh, and we should definitely go.
That's
My
right.
Oh
favorite-
yeah, the Go Ghost Girls.
The Go Ghost Girls, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, really got to go. Okay, I really want to go. I love Pittsburgh. It's a great
Yes.
fucking town. Great eating town. Everybody's very big there.
So the answer to that is absolutely. I think we've all decided we're going to Pittsburgh sometime next year.
Yeah.
Great work, Kissel. Also, favorite strain right now. I always like a pretty what did I get the last time? I'm dealing with this stuff right now. King Louis, that's really good. I'm more of like I like easygoing weed. I like fucking chill out, like couch lock weed. Because I'm always going the mile a minute up here. It's nice to feel like I make myself really stupid and not stupider like I'm in my everyday life.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I don't know. Here in New York, weed isn't legal, so we don't get the fun names. It's still sort of delivered from somebody's cavity.
I have a good guy. I have a guy that does good. He has the whole. He opens up the whole fucking it's like a box. and
Well,
he comes
before
in
you
and
get this guy federally indicted on marijuana charges, on drug charges, we'll talk about that off air. But I like anything green, and I agree with Henry. I don't like the stuff that really messes with the brain. I like the body more than the brain stuff because I'll jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't smoke weed anymore because of the brain stuff. Even the body stuff gives me brain stuff. Can't do the brain stuff. No more brain stuff.
But sadly, because it's not legal here, we don't get all the fun names, and I don't fully understand. With the King Louis sounds great.
We got to go on Leafly.com because they always have a name, and then Leafly.com it gives you ratings and stuff. That's sad. But I'm also a Yelper. You know what I mean? I Yelper. I do
Really?
Yelp.
Wait.
I do Eater.com, depending on where it's going on.
Wait a second. Eater.com sounds like it's porn. Is that a feeder gainer thing?
I'm more like HenryEatser.com. Rock and roll.
You disgusting pig.
Actually, I want to see one more picture before we move on to our
would you
next
leave it
story,
alone?
You piggy boy. You piggy boy.
He's like the kid from A Christmas Story. How do you eat the mashed potatoes?
How do you eat? Yeah, that's me.
Well, let's see. We were saying Alex Jones. He's a statist now. He's a part of what's going on in our country. Let's see what that's doing to his overall physical appearance. Woo.
Nice.
That's him now?
That's him now.
He's got these little, tiny, strange legs.
I am very close to a very similar body to him.
No,
yeah,
but
he skips leg day. You can't skip leg day.
You can't. He looks like the wheelchair cop from Family Guy. Doesn't he? What's the name of that character?
Joe.
Joe. We'll say Joe.
Yeah. You can't. That's why you can't skip leg day, kids.
Absolutely not. Or don't do anything. And then you have no worries.
That is true.
Don't work upper, don't work lower, then your body is cohesive.
Yeah. What you got to do is like Bo Jackson when he'd like run around after deer, and then he'd like catch a deer and he'd kiss a deer. And his whole thing was that he would put lipstick on. If you could get 5 lipstick kisses on a deer, He was done with Jim for the day.
You don't know Bo.
I don't know Bo.
That's it. No, Bo Jackson, he's so intense, he makes his own arrows. That's true.
That is
Half
true.
of that's
Wait,
true.
that is-
He makes
He
his
would
own
run around
arrows.
with- He wouldn't train with the teams. He'd run around with logs. He would just carry logs and run around like a fucking idiot. He looked like, what's his name? Like John Matrix from the beginning of Commando.
I thought you were going to say Jesus Christ.
No, because Jesus Christ wasn't real. Too edgy for life.
Well, that's it. Move over, Alex Jones. We're bringing the truth. All right. So now now you want to do this NSA thing, or what do you want to do, Marcus?
I don't know. Let's hear. I think we should do the
video.
NSA. Do you want to do the NSA thing?
I like it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Speaking of the government, speaking of nefarious things going on, an ominous building owned by AT&T located in downtown Manhattan has been forth by the Snowden leaks as the possible site of Titan Point, one of the NSA's most important surveillance sites. Let's see this place. The building, located at 33 Thomas Street, is 29 stories tall, has no windows, and seems to completely disappear at night. This is 100% true. That place exists. In fact,
I've never seen it.
Before I saw this story, I was contacted by our good friend and wizard, Ragnar Eggleston. He used to work across the street from that building, and he sent me a picture. He's like, do you know what the fuck this place is? And I had no idea until I saw a story on Gothamist about it.
It's very scary. It's like when you walk past, it feels very eerie. It's huge, and it's just like, talk about like, if they could have just made a movie, made a building look more like an evil building from a movie.
Yeah,
the NSA did it right.
It can withstand a nuclear bomb, it protects people inside from toxic radiation, and it once held enough food to feed 1,500 people for 2 weeks.
If you're the contractor, you're like, you want a 29-story building, I got a great Windows guy. And they're like, oh, no. We don't need Windows. Isn't that a massive red flag?
What are you doing in here? What's going on with your, so you're going to make it like a Chili's? Because we're really actually searching for a good, like, Chili's market here at the bottom of, oh, no, there's a black bag of it.
A 29-story windowless Chili's sounds like heaven.
Can you imagine the fajita smoke?
Oh, my God. You want to be on the upper level there. Really absorb all of it.
Well, according to a 2011 travel guide for NSA employees, each visit to this building has to be coordinated both with AT&T and the FBI, requiring agents to hire a cover vehicle through the FBI to take them to the door. This is the only entrance to this place, and visitors have to buzz and have someone actually physically come down and get them every single time they enter the building.
I just feel bad for the lunch delivery guys. What a nightmare this is.
But they have to go in there and then they're immediately raped by 5 G-men just to make sure that they have anything inside themselves broadcasting out. That's what I would do if I was president.
Well, the building is also home to the New York branch of Blarney, which is a program that uses commercial partnerships to carry out full-take surveillance, which is the bulk collection of content and metadata. That, people, is where all of our information is going and where all of our information is stored. That's our local NSA office.
Certainly don't try to make it explode.
That's funny, Henry. Good work.
It is a funny joke.
No.
Well, it can't be a serious statement, so it has to be a funny joke.
Literally, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a
if
joke.
it is anything other than a funny joke, we could argue if it's a funny joke or
It's a
less.
joke. It is a joke.
It's
It is a
satire.
joke. It is a
It's
joke.
absolutely a joke.
Satire. Absolutely.
Henry, throw us some chat here. What's the chat talking about?
Someone's saying about weed. I see weed. At Willie, it just says tunnels. What's he doing? Am I right? I'm gonna look up here at the rest of this. Do they go? But but do they grow weed inside?
Ooh, I like a good weed that's been touched by the sun. I don't like the hydroponic weed. I like it
You want
outside.
that Native American weed.
Yes, appropriate. Mother
Yeah.
Nature.
It's all around Dapple. It's all around there. You go over there, it's all full of weed. That's why the government wants to put a pipeline over there, because you know that sweet fucking kush is up in that shit. They want some of that stick, Nick.
What's that?
Hey, were you just checking your Twitter?
Yeah, because I gotta get love on
checking
here.
your Twitter in the middle of this hour of
Yeah,
your
because I gotta get love on
of-
here. Whitney Lewis loving the live stream. Thank you, Whitney.
What
yeah,
are you
I
doing?
get my own thing. Because I don't trust your feed. You never give me the good information.
I'm picking
I gotta
right
look
here.
at myself. So tweet at me at Ben Kissel, and I'll read your tweets.
Well, of course, here, right? They said here that there is apparently an authorized AT&T retailer is what they call that building on Google Maps. That's according to @SidFlu.
It's probably right.
Well, it is owned by AT&T. It's what's called a long lines building. For the longest time, that building was where all of the, I believe it was where all the long distance calls were connected. So it was just, full of women doing all the connections.
And
How
why
can I
would it be
connect your
full
call?
of women?
Because that's who always ran the operating back in the day.
According to John Hughes and every 80s comedy.
No, 90s comedies and like thousands and like TV shows. Name one. Name
What?
one. Name one.
News radio.
News
No.
radio. News radio.
A guy was running the in and out there. Andy Dick.
Proxy.
No, Andy Dick was a producer.
I
He was
don't
like,
know.
Andy Dick was like what Travis is.
You mean a good boy that does the biddings of three astute men?
Thank you, Travis. All right, another call, Travis? Yeah. All right, we got someone on the line here.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. This is Jessie from last week. Ben, I just wanted to let you know that I love you, and everyone on the chat is freaking out about your button up. They think
Isn't
it's
that
amazing, and I
exciting?
do too.
This has been such a fun live stream. Something about it is just making me so happy.
You're just really enjoying this week.
I've been so funny, and then everyone, just what a day.
It's nice.
Thank you very much, Jesse.
I'm happy that you feel good, Kissel.
It's just, it's tough for me. I eat a lot of bar peanuts and, just an elephant's life. And so I'll never forget you, Jesse.
Sad.
All right, she's hung up and now she's gone forever. All right, so let's move on. We have a couple minutes left here.
Yeah, this is a video. This is another one of our reptilian spotted in the media videos. This is from Sky News. This is over in Britain. Let's just watch it and let's see the reptilians show their hand, or should I say, eyes.
Eyes.
Producer has the latest for us from the UN in New York. Russia's ambassador to the UN.
Did you see it?
Did you see it though?
Russia's ambassador.
Whoa. Did you see it?
Russia's
Do it
ambassador.
again.
Here it is again, in case you didn't see it.
Did you see it?
Let's see it one more time.
See it. Look at it.
Oh.
Russia's ambassador to the.
Actually, that is kind of cool.
I think she's Polish.
Russia's ambassador.
This is not.
That's it.
God, these always.
Russia's ambassador to the.
God, these always like kind of make me anxious, and I don't know why.
You know why? Because it sounds like you're listening to weird, broken up, fucking walkie-talkie talk, like you're in an insane asylum.
She looks like the girl from American Beauty, covered in roses. What was her name?
Ooh, Mina Suvari.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? No, she hasn't been around in a while. You're in L.A., Henry.
She
Go
committed
drive by
suicide.
her house.
Yeah, she committed suicide by cop.
She did.
No, that's not true, Henry. You should go by her house and see how she's doing. You should go
don't-
say hello.
I heard she committed suicide by cop.
Why aren't you dead? Isn't every celebrity would love if I show up in a UPS outfit. Knock, knock, knock. And you're like, I didn't make a delivery. I thought you were dead.
Horrifying, Henry.
Why did you fuck Kevin Spacey, you little girl? Can I have some? Can I have some of the fuck?
Huh. Kind of an interesting thing that you're doing over there.
Mina Suvari, can I have some of your fuck, please?
Well, that is...
Do you know Winona Ryder? Will she make me a man from a boy?
I bet you could get some of Kevin Spacey's fuck.
Yes.
Yes. Sounds like you might have. All right. So this next video, now this is an animation, another animation block.
Oh yeah, definitely another animation corner. This is our favorite animator. This is a guy that his channel is Proud Nothing on YouTube. He's got a ton of videos, is very prolific, and makes my favorite cartoons out there on the internet right now, personally. This video is called This video will bring you holiday joy.
Oh, good.
I love it. That guy is so unbelievably talented.
Amazingly.
Yes.
He's very talented.
I love
He's very
all of his videos.
All right. I do have a Twitter update. Somebody wants me to grab one of your beers to see how they look in my hand.
Okay, grab one of my.
How many did you drink, Marcus?
That
I'm
is
only
one
on my
beer.
second one.
So you see that, but it's an iron brew.
Wow, yeah.
So that is a bit. It is slightly Andre the Giant-esque.
It's very
But Andre the Giant's hands go over. So yes. So
Yeah.
that's that for you. Thank you, John. What? That's a human interaction.
Yeah, that's human interaction.
Henry has a flawed feed. He doesn't give me any of the good information.
It's true. They're all just talking about. I don't know what they're saying. I get a lot of hashtag Jesus is the bread.
It's true. All right. Very good.
Let's just.
Can we play it again?
Yeah, just watching a bunch.
Jesus is the bread.
Travis, put it on the screen. Come on, put it on the screen here. Let's
Jesus is the bread.
just play it like 30 times in a row.
Jesus is the bread.
I love it. It was,
Oh fuck! I really
Jesus
enjoy
is the
it.
bread.
Oh god!
look at
Someone
that.
actually on the feed just brought up the Mandela Effect.
Yes, interestingly
shit.
enough, we've got something to discuss regarding the Mandela Effect.
Actually, I think our last story here will be about the Mandela Effect. For those of you who don't know, the Mandela Effect is a theory of parallel universes based on the idea that large groups of people will sometimes vividly remember past experiences completely differently. It is so named because there are quite a few people out there who actually remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, big state funeral, people making eulogies, all of that, when in fact we all know that Nelson Mandela did not die in prison.
It just sounds like shitty wishful thinking.
I guess if you were pro-apartheid, yes.
Yeah, well, most recently, the Mandela Effect was a part of an internet debate, the Berenstain Bears debacle, in which all of us, of course, remember it always being Berenstain Bears. However, it was discovered recently that it is and always has been Berenstain Bears.
Wait, Berenstain Bears?
No,
No,
Berenstain.
it's Berenstain.
Berenstain?
It has always been Berenstain. It's
Like,
never been
like
Berenstain.
Donald Trump's kid has a stain.
Yeah.
You're like Berenstain.
Yes, exactly. Berenstain.
Very good connection. It's very good.
Thank you. I could write one of those like bottle cap. What is the
Snapple?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, there is actually one piece of evidence that it was at one point in Berenstain Bears. Let's see this videotape here. Although it could just be a typo. It could be, but this could be that this videotape fell in through the parallel universe that we've all fallen through, the Berenstain Bears universe, because that's what happened, is that everything has been shifted. The reason behind this phenomenon is that parts of humankind will sometimes shift between parallel universes, with the differences in each universe sometimes being imperceptibly small. For example, in one universe, I only drank one iron brew tonight, where in this universe, I have drank two, or it could be something huge, like Nelson Mandela is dead in prison in one of them and did not die in prison in the other.
I wish I could wake up in a world where I was a beautiful woman.
One thing's for sure, Marcus has cavities.
A lot of
Yeah, you should go to a parallel universe where your teeth are fine.
Yes. Lone Star beer.
Oh, yeah!
Those are the fun ones with the pictures,
Yeah,
where they get you drinking, but they also get you thinking.
That's just the saddest thing. It's just the one bottle cap to remotely distract you from beating your family.
Isn't that nice? And how many lives have been saved because someone couldn't figure out Berenstain? Berenstain.
Well, let's watch a video that's about one of the smaller Mandela effects.
Hey y'all, I got a lot of flack over my last video from people who either don't understand the Mandela Effect or do not want to understand it, and that's fine, but please do not leave hateful and hurtful comments under the video in the comments section. I don't appreciate that, but to everyone who gave me a thumbs up, thank you very much. I have another example of the Mandela Effect here. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a town in Europe called CERN where these scientists are mixing together chemicals and making new chemicals, and it's just having a huge effect all over the world and affecting everyone's realities.
He's talking about the super collider, but
This
he
is a
doesn't
book.
understand what it is.
I used to read this a lot when I was a kid, and it used to always be Richard Scarry, and now if you look here, it's Richard Scarry with 2 R's. Now, I have not changed this book. This is how it came from the store. I haven't done anything to this. This is actually how the book is. So something has changed it. The Mandela Effect is real. And don't forget to get out and vote November 5th. Make sure you get out there and vote. Make America great again.
Oh, God, no, no!
November 5th.
He was right.
Get out there and vote November 5th.
But that's the
everybody.
Mandela Effect. In his universe, Election Day was November 5th.
Oh, my goodness.
God, and he was asleep for it.
And I remember it being called the worst book ever, and I thought that sun was a moon.
It always was Richard Scary, but it's pronounced scary, but it's 2 R's, you fucking idiot. I'm a part of the belief system that there are multiple universes, but not for something dumb shit.
Then
like
what's it for?
Fucking one universe I got roller skates for feet, and another universe I'm George Clooney and I'm banging the hell out of Hillary Clinton because we're in a relationship and she's not a lesbian anymore.
All right, that's good. We'll do one more call before our final video. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Good, how are you?
Good. Last caller. Make it quick.
My name is Christina. Ben, I think you look delicious and lovely in your 90s shirt tonight.
Isn't this a great show? Now, this is the kind of show we should do. Thank you, Christina. We have to cut you off there. We have one more video. But what a smart commentator. I thought,
what if she had more questions?
Well, we don't have time for
What
it.
if she wanted to tell me that my Sonic Youth shirt was cool?
I don't know if she had time to do that. So what an episode of the live stream. I just thought it was fun, and everyone was funny, and everyone just enjoyed themselves.
It's true. It's true.
Wow. This is like the parallel universe from last week.
This is a parallel universe from last week.
Anyway, so yeah, we have to close out.
We have to close out.
Yeah.
Let's watch one more video from our man, Alex Jones. People out there on the internet have really done an amazing job with the voice of Alex Jones, the instrument that is Alex Jones. Let's see what one intrepid soul has done.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, succubus with goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, in bed with a goblin.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Dump it. Charging into a goblin's nest, some goblin vomit and slop and blood on it. Especially up to his ankles. Trump charging into a goblin's nest, some goblin vomit and slop. Goblin vomit and slop. I'm not expecting him to not get dirty slop. Kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins, succubus with goblins, in bed with a goblin. Kissing goblins, ingratiating goblins. I just want to catch him in bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin. I just want to catch him in bed with a goblin, bed with a goblin.
installations all.
Yep, hail yourselves.
Yeah, hail Satan, yeah! Woo!
Okay.
Woo! Woo! Fuck you!